running from a future that never arrives. That was the trap number 4. Trap number 5. Social spending pressure. Let's talk about something nobody wants to admit. You are spending money to keep up appearances. Your friends want to try that new restaurant. It's 5 USD per person. You can't really afford it, but you can say no either because what would they think? This is social spending pressure, and it's backed by the a powerful psychological force: loss aversion. You are not afraid of losing 50 USD. You are afraid of losing your social status, your relationships, your reputation as someone who is fun and successful. Research from Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people will spend up to 40% more than they are comfortable with to avoid social embarrassment and exclusion. And here is the cruel irony. Everyone at that table is probably feeling the same way. Everyone's overspending to impress everyone else, and everyone's going home broke. But you can't talk about it because we have a cultural taboo against discussing money. So you all just keep pretending you can afford it, while secretly panicking about your bank balance. Social media makes these 10 times worse. You see people traveling, dining out, buying things, and your brain doesn't think they might be in debt. It thinks I'm being left behind. So you are going broke to maintain an illusion that everyone else is also faking. That was the trap number 5. Trap number 6. The scarcity spiral. Here is the final trap, and it's the cruelest one. Being broke makes you worse with money. When you are constantly running out of money, your brain enters scarcity mode. Princeton researchers Sendil and Elder discovered that financial stress literally reduces cognitive capacity. When you are worried about making rent, your brain doesn't have the mental bandwidth to plan, budget, or make optimal decisions. You are in survival mode. So, what happens? You make short-term decisions that make long-term problems worse. You overdraft and pay 35 USD in fees. You Skype the oil change and later pay 800 USD for engine repairs. You buy cheap shoes that fall apart instead of durable. You pay bills late and tank your credit score, which means higher interest, which means more money problems. This is called the scarcity trap, and it's not a character flaw, it's a cognitive load problem. Your brain is literally too stressed to make good decisions. Being broke is expensive and it keeps you broke. That is the trap number 6. Okay, that was heavy, but here is good news. Once you understand these psychological traps, you can design systems to avoid them. How? That is what you will have to do. System 1. Pay yourself first. Automate everything else. The day your paycheck hits, automatically transfer to savings and bills before you see the money. You can't fail For the payday illusion, if you never see the full amount. System 2. Track spending in a real time, not retrospectively. Use an app that shows how much you actually have available after bills. Anchor to that number, not your total balance. Every purchase gets deducted immediately in your mind. System number 3. Build a small seams budget. Stop pretending you won't buy coffee or order takeout. Budget 100 to 100 USD for guilt-free small purchases. This prevents the "I already ruined my budget" might as well go all in effect. System number 4. Set up mandatory waiting periods. Any non-essential purchase over 50 USD requires a 48-hour wait. This defeats optimism bias and impulsive spending in one move. Half the time, you will forget you even wanted it. System number 5. Create a social spending script. Practice saying, "That sounds fun, but I'm trying to stick to my budget this month. Want to do cheaper alternatives instead?" Real friends will respect it. If they don't, they are not the problem you fear of honesty is. System number 6. Build your scarcity buffer. Even 500 USD in emergency savings reduces financial stress enough to improve decision making. Start with 20 USD per paycheck. That's 520 per year. That's the difference between one overdraft and actual breathing room. None of this requires superhuman discipline. It requires systems that work with your psychology, not against it. You don't run out of money because you are irresponsible. You run out of money because your brain is running out software designed for a world where food was scarce and tomorrow was uncertain. In that world, spend it now made sense. In this world, it leaves you broke on 23rd. But now you know the traps, and you can't fail for them. You can't fall for them if you see them coming. Next month doesn't have to be the same as this month. Not if you change the system instead of trying to change yourself. If this video helped you see your spending differently, hit the like button so more people can find it. Subscribe if you want more psychology-backed money advice. And comment below which trap hits you the hardest. I wanna know. See you in the next one.